TestDrive3 here. You see, we got the Pittsburgh Phantoms against the New York Knicks. We're going into this game here. See, we have a high-scoring lineup here as Walter Tavares with the per 12-minute sim. Got 45 points, leading the league right now in that scoring department. Of course, we only play 5-minute quarters because, we ain't got time for that 12-minute cheese. But we do have it set to switch to sim stats, which is perfect because then it makes the league more realistic that we'd have higher scores on, and we wouldn't have like 12 8-point scorers on a team. That's not realistic. But, 45 is not super realistic, but it's more likely than having your highest scorer be 19 in a 12-minute game. That doesn't happen, especially if no one else is in above 15. That's not how that works. So, I understand if like everyone's at like 18 or so, but see, here we are. We're playing against Stunts in Madison Square Garden here. See, Tavares 22 out for the tip. See, last game set a franchise record, obviously, in our first game with 7 blocks. Also led the team in rebounds, points. Lorenzo Brown led the team in assists. And here we go. We lost the tip, but that's okay. That's what we don't mind that by getting possession. Oh, Tavares a little late on the recovery. He's a little slower than your average bear, but that's how that goes. Yeah, let's get a pick and pop going here. We got an ISO. Oh, I don't like that. Let's attack Porzingis. Oh, and we got it right inside to Tavares with the poster jam on Kyle O'Quinn. Okay. See, we brought Bairstow up in the lineup too, so he should be making more of an appearance. Yeah, that's good defense. Just a better shot by Porzingis. That's what we need to live with, though. We don't want Porzingis finishing at the rim all game. And Alexander loses it and gets a foul 65 feet away from the hoop. Not the wisest foul, but you got something you gotta live with every once in a while. Irritation foul, frustration. Lorenzo Brown. I do like our Oh, you went for that pick. I do like our matchup actually at the point guard position. I think Lorenzo Brown is a better player than Derrick Rose right now in the NBA. Not in real life, obviously, but I think on 2K I am very comfortable with where we are at. Oh, and we're getting antsy. Alexander with his second. We're probably going to have to get a sub in for him, which we do. Mike Toby checks in. Wondering if Bairstow was going to come in immediately, but chose not to. We moved Greg Smith down in the lineup a little bit. Yep, a good D. Get up to Orlando. Nice move. That's a nice finish. Orlando Johnson showing why he's our potential leading scorer this year, I would assume, as the league evens out and gets settled in. I'd assume Orlando Johnson to be our leading scorer. Yeah, that's too easy, but we got lucky with another miss. Get it up to Orlando. Oh, and Porzingis just sat there and waited for it. There's a lot of misses right now. Nice little slip there. Oh, and we missed a layup. Ooh, Porzingis up ahead. Yep, and that's going to be a layup. Yeah, that happens. Yeah, that's what we want right here. We want Tavares down low, one-on-one in the post. That's going to be an and. Ooh, not an and one. We did not get it to fall. Okay, we got to shoot with the stick with Tavares. There we go. We got that to fall. 52% shooter. Did we get... we bricked that one pretty bad. I was not accurate with that. Carmelo gives him a 3-point lead. Lorenzo Brown. Oh, what are we doing here? That's solid defense. Get it up. Tavares has no mid-range game, but we're going to take the matchup I like. And one. Oh, we couldn't get it to roll, but we got a foul on Porzingis. There we go. We missed, though. That wasn't a bad release, though. We got both. Missed both. See, Barstow checks in for his first minutes of the game, as well as Chasson Randall. And they hit another shot, so we're down by 5 immediately here. Randall's in. Let's try and get Barstow involved a little bit here. Barstow is not a bad shooter at all. We'll get him a shot. Probably not his exact range that deep behind the three-point line. He could probably be a toes on the line kind of guy, but outside of that, probably not much of a, that large of a range. Yep, nice take there by Aaron Harrison. Get up pressure a little bit. Chasson Randall, not the best defensive lineup we have, and obviously Tavares is pretty solid, but outside of that, that's all we have defensively on the floor right now. Tavares came down on the arms of Hernan Gomez, and he's going to put the first one in here. See, down 11-7 here. Chasson Randall, I really like what he offers for us. Deuce Dukin comes checking in. Let's give J.J. O'Brien a pick and roll opportunity here. And we got Chasson Randall going to the stripe here. I'm pretty certain he is a good free throw shooter at 81%. Beautiful. That's what we like to see. It's probably our worst lineup we could have on the floor for defense. J.J. O'Brien is probably our best defender, and he's not even very solid. Not the exact kind of shot I wanted to be taking there, but Kuzminskis. Good strip. Chasson Randall all the way to the hoop. Yep, nice finish. That's what we need from Randall off the bench. We need him to at least score a bit. Yep, good job there by Bairstow to get that tip. After one, we're down by 3 here in Madison Garden. Start of the second half, you see Randall stays out there. Good work by Alexander there. Got his own board and put it back in. He has a chance here to tie this game up. And does just that. Our team is not the best free throw shooting team in the league. We probably going to be near the lower half. I gave him a little bit too much space there. Not a terrible closeout, but Chasson Randall. Got Toby out here. He's a nice pick and roll kind of guy. Randall open, but he couldn't hit. Let's get back Randall. Ooh. Rose showing some signs of still some flash. Let's play some help side. Gotta get out of the lane though. Yep, we got Rose to fade. That's exactly what you want out of him. Harrison stripped, and now we have to get back on D. Montero not a very good defender either. That's what we're gonna. We have 4 second-round picks this year, as well as one first-rounder. So that's what we're going to be looking to utilize this year to definitely build up our team. Lorenzo Brown, let's go get him the ball in the corner here. No one's guarding Jarrell Eddie. Guess no one has to either. Oh, that pass got to get there. And Porzingis gets the end one over Toby, and now it's suddenly they're on a 7-point run after we tied the game at 14. That's a big offensive board for another 2, and we're down by 9. Let's get a pick and roll in here. Yep, nice finish there by Alexander. Had a very nice pass from Lorenzo Brown. Oh, we got that strip. And that's going to be a layup right back. And that's a nice little run by Lorenzo Brown by himself there. There's not much you can do about that. That's pretty solid defense, and we can't necessarily double right out of that. Nice look for Alexander, but just couldn't get it to fall. Jarrell Eddie, let's get back on D. That's too good of a look. We did get a miss out of him, but probably not something we'd want to give up the rest of the way. Nice take by Lorenzo. No foul call, though. That's way too easy. Too easy for them. We have to get Tavares back in here. We're going to see if we can get anything out of Greg Smith also playing a little bit here. Let's get another scorer on the floor if we can. Actually, let's give Jarrell Eddie a chance. Greg Smith comes in, immediately gives us an offensive board off the block from Joakim Noah. You see, I'm not sure how good he is at free throws, however, so this could be a little shaky. Oh, he put the first one in. Probably not the best guy to have at the stripe, but oh, that's a green release, though. I like that. And yeah, that's just too easy, Tavares. You can't give that up. And that's a turnover. And not a smart foul by Tavares, who already had one. Puts him at 2. He kind of has to play careful the rest of the last minute and 15 seconds here of the half. Couldn't get that to drop. It was an open look. I just didn't have a good release on it. That's nice defense there on the shot, but it was too good. Let Orlando Johnson take it to him. Tavares with a nice jam. Carmelo's not getting him to fall right now, which is helping us quite a bit. Oh, that pass has got to get in there. Got that lob down the court, but nothing doing. It's been a very interesting game. You see, big thing is we have not shot the ball particularly well. We've rebounded well, not very good ball movement, and 0 blocks so far in this game. Usually the big part of team defense is getting blocks, especially when you have Walter Tveris, a 7'2" center in there with a nice wingspan, but hasn't been going for us quite yet. Let's get Alexander involved here. And Tavares just misses a post move. And then he gets an offensive board and gets a putback points, and that's what's hurting our team right now. We can't give up offensive boards and stuff. Ooh, we were kicking that out for 3. See, Chasan Randall checks in, maybe get some more offense, a little less defense though, which I'm not quite a fan of. We'll do a fade here. Alexander, you need to hit those. Oh, and Chasan Randall, got a reaching, fellas. Not what we want. Let's trap here. Yeah, we got him to step out. That's good defense. See, we're still down by 11 though. We need someone to step up offensively here, and I don't know exactly who that's going to be or who that could be, but we need someone to. Leave Orlando Johnson on the floor with Randall, and we'll see if we can get. That's a nice roll by Alexander there. Oh, that's not bad defense. That's what Hunt Rose shooting mid-rangers with a ham near him, but. Gotta get those to fall. Good defense though, got it right back. That's an and one. Oh, we couldn't get it to fall. Got another foul on Porzingis though. That's good. And there we go. Alexander put it in. Try and get this down to a 9-point game here. Good, good, good. Let's try switching to a zone here a little bit. Toby checking in. No one guards Randall. That's a green. That's what we needed. Good D. There we go. Good board. Bring it up. O'Brien. Randall, you got to put that in. Good defense. Yep, and Cliff Alexander gets into the rim. Yeah, he has 11 tonight. They got a good cut, and that's back up to 6 here. He had it down to 4 for a little bit. That's what we need. There's Bairstow's range. Ooh, I thought we had a foul call, but they just took a timeout. Good. We're back down to a 4-point game here after switching to zone. We'll have to analyze who they bring back in. Zone was only able to work because they took out Carmelo, and also they took out also Porzingis, but now Melo's back in, so we'll give it a go, but as soon as Melo gets an open look, it's going to be pretty hard to... No, let's not even guard him out there. Yep, good D. There we go. Got that board. And we got Toby running the floor, and it's down to a 1-possession game. We're on a 13-4 run here. That's what we needed for the Phantoms. Oh, that's what we can't have happen. That's just too easy. All that work just goes down the drain right then. Let's let Harrison take it. Toby could not get the roll. Oh gosh, that's joking. No, why am I jumping? That's not even bad defense. 6 seconds, let's get the ball up the floor. Oh, he's trying to get the shot up there at the end. We're back down by 7 here. Couldn't let that happen. Tavares needs to come back in. Let's give zone a try here. Here we go. We got Lorenzo Brown leading numbers. There should be a foul there, sir. Down to 5. That's really good defense. That's got to fall for Eddie. Yep, there we go. Down to 3-point game. Good foul. We had Lorenzo Brown trailing, and Melo was pretty wide open, so I just decided to take that foul here. Did get Porzingis into the game for them, though, which is pretty bad for us. Not a bad closeout, though. Yep, good board by Lorenzo Brown. That's what we need. Yep, and we drew a foul on Melo. Should have got that shot up. See, and this is where we have to go to Tavares a bit here. Oh, Brown, you got to finish those. Yeah, that's good defense. That was perfect. What are you doing, Tavares? Can't let him get all the way to the rim like that. See, Dukin hasn't gotten any real minutes this game. He's played a little bit in the first quarter, but since then he's been out. Okay, we got Chasan and Orlando back, and we might have to go with Chasan at the 2 later in this game if we're gonna have any chance. We have to get Tavares something. He has to get offensive boards or anything. I don't know right now. That's just a dumb foul. Orlando, what are you doing? That's way too easy. Porzingis with a wide open look. Tavares throws down on Porzingis after a nice pump fake. Oh my gosh, that's gonna go in. That's ridiculous. Kyle O'Quinn hit something like that. Why would you, what? Why would he shoot that? Now we have to get out of that defense. Why? Why would he throw that there? It's got to be something. You got to call something. You have to make that at least. And that goes in. You got to be kidding me. Derrick Rose stop and pop on a fast break. That's funny. And one. Yes, we forced a backcourt violation. Okay, we're down by 7 still. Need to get going here. We take out Chasan Randall. Yep, we did. Are you kidding me? Get this chase down. Yep, got it.